Game number 3, a spectacular finish to game number 2. Ju Yuling was able to witness the success of her shot from the ground. A spectator, while a hard worker out here. Again, one of the most physical matches I've seen in women's doubles, typically trying to stay closer to the table. Just so much movement all around from both sides. First 2 points split here. Now I told you a little bit about how Mima Ito and Hina Hayata got here. But how about Chun Meng and Ju Yuling? In case you're curious, Ingwing Nam and Minnie Su from Hong Kong.
Because it's flashes.
There is a flash in the corner. Good call from Marian Istrichan. I heard China Davai, which is Russian for China, go for it. Essentially, I don't know how you say China in Russian, but I know China means China in English. Chun Meng very agile here, on the run, takes it from the wide forehand. Down below the waist, but still scoops it up. Okay, maybe about waist height, but still wide reach. Good placement. Ju Yuling sees Hina Hayata moving to that backhand corner and plays it even wider to the backhand. She knows Hayata's committed to the forehand. That would be a tough shot to take with the backhand quickly off the bounce, which is the only way really when you're standing there, and Ju Yuling plays it so deep. Second time we've seen Chun Meng creeping around up near the net. Mika Baba up on her feet. Timeout she wants. And if Mika Baba wants a timeout, she knows what's best for the players. Mama knows. So let's see, tactically speaking, the strawberries were quite effective. But in terms of getting into the rally, Hina Hayata is good in the counter-attacking game. If Ito can either play a deep push with placement, get a softer, spinnier ball. Let's try and listen here. Again, it's tough to tell when you only catch a few words. Chiquita is in the banana flip. That backhand over the table for a receive, but was she talking about using this to their advantage in the receive game? Uzakashi, too difficult. Let's see, Daijobu, is it okay? Looks like we might see some Chiquitas out here. The ultimate point of the Chiquita anyway is to get in as early as possible in the point aggressively. And in terms of the strawberry, it's been quite effective so far. If it stops being effective, bending it the other way can be very effective. Touch shot in the flat hit kill. Ito right there, eye contact with Hina Hayata, and they check in. Yep, job well done. Hayata with a little apology there. It's interesting, you can tell what type of thoughts people are having sometimes by where their eyes move when they're trying to remember. Thinking of a new idea. Hina Hayata making a plan there. I think that's up and right. I'll have to check the internet again. After all, the internet is never wrong, right? So a 5-2 lead. The Chinese pairing running away. They're up 2-0. This is a game that would be crucial from a momentum standpoint. Oh, the timing deep on the table. Hina Hayata worked so hard on that Chiquita to get the banana into play. And this one comes down. That's such a tough ball to play right off the bounce. If you don't read the spin perfectly, even a drop shot with very little racket motion is tough to execute with that timing.
3-6.
It's part of the reason when non-tournament players watch table tennis, they say, why doesn't the person just dink the ball when the opponent's hitting it that high and that far away? Well, taking the ball right off the bounce, have to be very clear on how the spin will affect the bounce. Oh, almost a last moment effort. It looked like the point was over. Surely any human being would think that the point would have to be finished after some of these shots. Not for long, just for a moment, Hina Hayata caught up in traffic. Break off the top of the net, the apology quick to come out. You could hear the sorry. Fancy signals. Little change of heart here. Not a bad setup, but the Japanese pair very focused, trying to stay in near the table here, as solid as they are from behind. They're gonna want to be in closer for the angles and the timing. Second towel break of the game, and it's a 2-point difference now. Japanese pair coming back. Oh, almost. Chunmung this time is around the table again, but has to reach over, way out to the middle. This time it was Zhu Yuling who was there to clean up. Maybe I should say, reap the benefits.
8-6.
A lot of frustration out here. Zhu Yuling we don't see frustrated too often. We rarely see her expressing herself like that. This level of play, you see receivers signaling as well. Oh, Zhu Yuling rarely misses this one. Ball comes up high. Looked like a chop block that came down as a lob, and a timeout now on the Chinese side. This is a good timeout. Li Sun, again, having coached for a long time within China, a legend of Chinese table tennis. High backhands are not as easy as they look. Almost a Jorgen Persson out there. It's not every day you'll hear me comparing Zhu Yuling to Jorgen Persson, for many reasons. But that was one thing that he was excellent at, that up high backhand on one foot. Again, just a handful of words there. It seemed like there was some trouble in the receive game. Getting into the loops quickly could be effective out here. I like watching how players interact with each other in doubles. Coach often, especially for the Chinese national team, will be talking to the players. But Li Sun here, again, very experienced. Let the players talk to each other. Chunmung is not going to be condescending at all to her teammate in times like this. Just words of encouragement. Wow, from this camera angle, it's tough to tell where the ball is going sometimes. Zhu Yuling getting low. I mean, 369 low, really low for this loop. Second time we've seen her squatting near the ground, and the fast footwork on the other side, not enough to cover the wide angles. Ito with the flatter hit, and Hayata trying to counter back. 3-game points. Chunmeng and Ju Yuling looking at a 3-0 lead in this best-of-7 women's doubles final.
Turn 8.
1 game point saved coming into the 3rd towel break of the game. Ito apologizing for hitting the ball back while nobody was there. Now, I told you that Chunmeng and Ju Yuling beat Ingwing Nam and Minnie Su of Hong Kong. Following that 3-0 victory, they had a 4-0 victory over Honoka Hashimoto and Hitomi Sato, the long pips defenders from Japan, who play for the Mickey House team with Saki Shibata and Maki Shiomi, but back 2-game points. There it is, Ju Yuling waiting for the 3rd ball, seals the deal. 11-8, 3 times over. And we will see. The Japanese pair are going to have to stop getting 8 points and start getting more. Something like 11, 12 if need be. We will see. Game 4 coming up right after this.
Üçlü dönüş setli Kıta Yıldız koşular. Chen ve Ju Yuling.